Tracy Cook, followed by George Brown.
Hi, Tracy Cook, District 2. I'm here tonight because I love Eugene, and part of defending what I love about it is I want to speak out against having Uber and Lyft and rideshare companies come back into Eugene. Because I was kind of surprised when I found out this is an issue again. I thought we'd settled it, but I get it, like people fly in or students come here and they say, like, why can't I get Uber here? You guys are behind the times. But actually they kind of have it backwards. Eugene was ahead of California, which just a year ago finally made Uber start properly insuring their drivers. It's ahead of London, which last fall just banned them completely, even though Uber is fighting them in court so they can keep operating, because that's what they do, is they fight the people. And also ahead of the European Union, which I think it was just 2 weeks ago, said, no, Uber is not some special fairyland designation. They are a taxi company and they need to be regulated just like taxi companies. But I think to make this issue real easy, it's about insurance. It's always been about insurance. Ever since Uber started, well, we had a meeting about Uber 3 years ago, and I decided to go home and research the topic. And just reading what Uber drivers themselves say on their forums, just reading that, became very apparent that about 99% of Uber drivers were committing insurance fraud. But the game has also changed, and I know they're going to tell you now, like, the insurance companies have new rideshare vehicles, so the drivers are properly covered, and we have stage or tier 1 through tier 3 coverage to make sure that they're properly covered at all times. And that's the story they're going to sell you. So I decided to do the same thing. I just went and started reading what the Uber drivers themselves are saying on their forums. You go to Reddit, type in Uber, select for insurance, and the rabbit hole runs real deep. Like, you hear about a guy with a passenger in the car who gets sideswiped by another car. So his car is still running. He had a witness, and he had a passenger in the car, so Uber should fully cover him. And he starts talking about it like his life is over. So why is this? And every time you see them talking about getting into an accident, they never want to report it to Uber's insurance company, James Taylor. That's like something that they're scared about doing. So why is that? You would think if their job is being threatened, they would want to go contact them. Well, actually, the most enlightening thing is if you go to GoFundMe. You know, GoFundMe is for people getting their project off the ground, but sometimes they get overwhelming medical bills that they can't afford. Go to GoFundMe and type in Uber accident or Lyft accident or something like that. You will see people on the verge of their lives falling apart out there begging for money to try to keep their family and their house and their livelihood together. Anyway, I sent you an email about it a little bit ago. I'm going to send it to you right after this.
Thank you. George Brown.